Okay, hello, Satnam, welcome to another class today. A nice weather outside, so appreciate to those who made it to today's class in the UK and this time, well done to all these warriors I can see there. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the navel point. Last time, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I was a little bit talking about rituals, how important is for us humans to have these rituals, something you get back to, something what you do every day, something what sort of keeps you in a line, sort of keeps you, scheduled. And so let's talk about these rituals first. So according to a yogic philosophy, yogic lifestyle, if you want, there's few things you can do in the morning and also in the evening. So maybe start in the evening when you're relaxing to sleep. It's good when you have a exercise during the day, so your body feels physically tired. That's sometimes what is one of the causes why people can't fall asleep. No big meals, so I personally eat my last meal is about 7 or 7:30. For some people it might be already too late, so you want to have at least 3-hour window so you don't go to bed with a full stomach. That's another one. Another practice, very nice one, combing your hair, paying some attention to your hair. You stimulate the nerve endings in your brain, and that relaxes you as well. Another thing I do is digital silence. Digital silence is a beautiful thing. Just not use your phone or don't watch TV at least an hour or 2 hours before you go to bed. That because the light has the blue spectrum mainly, which is the same as the sun. So it is literally as if you were staring into the sun for a couple of hours before you go to bed. So that will really stimulate you, and then you can't fall asleep. Drinking some water, and then washing feet. Washing feet is very relaxing as well. And then when you are trying to fall asleep, you can lay on the right hand side of the body, because then you're going to block the right nostril a little bit when you're on the right hand side. That will open up the left nostril, and that left nostril is associated to the moon energy, to the cooling down energy. So you're going to be breathing through the left nostril, activating the sympathetic nervous system, and that could help you to fall asleep as well. In the morning, there's several things you can do. I'm going to just read through here. You can turn onto your back if you're still lying on your side. You can close your eyes, put hands on your eyes, so your eyes don't get the light straight away. So you can massage your face, maybe do some facial massage, and then you can stretch arms overhead and do a cat stretch. Cat stretch is when you lay, you stretch one leg out in front, one goes to your belly, and then going aside, so stretching the back to the side. We're going to do some later on, so you can practice that. And then one beautiful thing you can do in the morning is a stretch pose. So if you practice stretch pose every day, it will really keep stimulating your navel point. Today we're going to be talking about the navel point as well. Navel point is very, very important for you. It is your at the center of energy, really, center of a transformation in your body. It is a center of where you have the control over your body or your coordination. When you take a look at martial arts, this is the first thing they learn, is the navel center. How can you move the energy in your body when you do kicks, when you do whatever you do, or Tai Chi as well, or Qigong. How you move is all through the navel center. Yeah. So the navel center is about 2 fingers below the belly button, and we're gonna do some practice in a moment for you to find out if your navel point is on its correct point, if it's set correctly. So you can do a stretch pose. I'm going to practice that in a moment as well. And just lost the page. Yeah, you do the stretch pose, and then you do the cat stretches afterwards, and then you just pull your knees towards your chest, and just breathe for a moment, long deep breathing. That releases gas. That's very good for the morning as well. And then what my favorite part of the morning is a cold shower. So you go to a bathroom, you clean the monkey glands with either scraper, or you can use a toothbrush to clean the tongue and the you know, all the mucus that's been built on the stomach, on the tongue. You get it out, and then my personal preference is using almond oil. You don't have to use any oil. You can use sesame oil. Sesame oil is very warm, so it's good for winter. So I put usually the almond oil all over my body, and then I go to shower. I don't wash the crown of the head, and then I don't wash the crotch as well. That disturbs building of magnesium, what's good to have in the morning. So you want to really disturb the crotch and the crown as well. So I put boxers on, or you have these, I think it's called kachara. I hope nobody Indian is watching because of my pronunciation. And then you have a shower, and you massage yourself in the shower. So you are actually warming up the body with the cold water. So the water is cold, but you are actually warming yourself up. Is really scientific. There's looking for words today. Oxygen exchange in the cellular level. So when you are showering yourself with the cold water, you're forcing your cells to exchange oxygen, and that produces heat. Yeah, so you can start with your feet. You can do some arms, and then a few times around the body, and don't wash the crown. That's quite important bit. And then you get out of the shower. You massage yourself out of the shower, go in again, massage yourself under the water, go in and out about 3-4 times, and then you get out, dry yourself completely with a towel, and then I put my white clothing on, and you're ready for meditation, and you're ready for your daily tune in. So this practice in the morning with the shower takes about half an hour, I think, and then I usually do my kriya, and then I usually do what kriya I do, and that really sets you up for the day, and it's a beautiful thing. We can talk about the Ishnan maybe next time. There's many pages what it does to the body, but you can have an experiment really. Sometimes if you ever feel down, you can have an experiment, do the Ishnan, put white clothing on, and your energy will completely change. Completely. It's very quick. So we're going to tune in with the Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, bowing to your higher self, to the creative self, to the teacher within, and to the guidance of all the lineage of teachers. And then we chant the Mangala Charan for protection. So take a deep inhale. And exhale. Exhale completely, squeezing all the air out. Using the navel, inhale fully, and exhale completely. Really squeezing all the air out. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Imagine if something's pulling you up, lengthen up. Exhale. Ground yourself, feel as if you had roots coming out of your bum. Feel rooted, grounded. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale and focus on the brow point, on the third eye. One more deep exhale, squeezing all the air out, using the navel to squeeze the belly in towards the spine. And inhale to chant. Gurudev Namah, Jugan Gurudev Namah, Sat Gurudev Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah, An Gurudev Namah, Jugan Gurudev Namah, Sat Gurudev Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah, An Gurudev Namah, Jugan Gurudev Namah, Sat Gurudev Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah. Inhale. Hold this breath, apply root lock, squeeze on the muscles at the bottom of the spine, pull the navel in and up, hold the breath in the chest, and exhale. Lovely. Let's have a look at the navel point. So if you lay on your back, today we do a shortened version of a Nabi Kriya. We're not going to do the full thing because I would like to do one meditation with you later. But to start with, just lay on your back and just relax for a moment. And then take a deep inhale. Hold the breath and tense all the muscles in your body. Make fists, tighten up your core, tighten up your face, and let go. Relax. Take a deep inhale again. And tighten up everything. Relax. And do it one more time. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Apply root lock, squeeze, and let go. And we're gonna do a stretch pose for a couple of minutes. So, laying on your back, maybe have a look if you need. If you know stretch pose, you can set yourself up straight away. So you are tensing your core, it's very important, and straightening your legs, pointing your toes, then lifting your feet about 6 inches up, just a little bit. Point your hands over the thighs, and in this position begin breath of fire. Yeah, carry on, carry on. Make sure you're pressing the lower back into the floor. Yeah, so you're protecting the lower back. Keep looking at your toes and you exhaling through the nose. Couple of exhales is the ideal tempo. If you can make, just make as many as you can, and focus on the pumping the navel in and out in the belly. Yeah, so you're forcefully exhaling through the nose and pumping the navel. This will give you a lot of oxygen. Yeah, keep going. If you have problems with your lower back, you can put hands under the lower back and support the lower back and make it a little bit easier for you. Keep going, nearly there, last 20 seconds. And inhale, hold the position, apply a root lock, squeeze on the pelvic floor muscles, and exhale, lay down, and make a point of your fingers, put your fingers together and place it straight on your belly button. So you should feel a pulse should feel ticking pulse in the navel. Yeah, so you're pressing, your hand is curled together, your fingers are pointed on your navel. So you should feel pulsing of the navel. Yeah, it should be straight in the middle. It should be not to the left, not to the right, not down, not up. It should be straight in the middle. So this is how you you actually can find out whether your navel is where it's supposed to be. Yeah, so you can actually stay down. You can stay laying down. We can talk about with the Zoom class afterwards, after the class. How was it for you? So you remember what you found today. You can have a look at it later. So let's do some warm-ups for the hips. Still laying on your back, drawing one foot to your chest, and then opening to the side, making a circle with your hip. Yeah, so opening your hips, inhaling up, exhaling to the side. If you have space, really make a really nice big circle, opening the hip. Yeah, pick your speed. It can be nice and slow to start with, depending what your hip is feeling like. And if your hip is clicking, it's nothing bad. Just try to tense the core a little bit more. It's quite interesting when you actually activate the core, when you activate the hip flexor and the lower abdomen, the hip stops clicking, or should stop clicking at least. So whilst you are going through the warm-up, I'm going to read you a little bit more about the navel. Yeah, so you can do about 3 or 4 times around in this direction, and then change direction. So you with the same foot, and you're going to the other direction. So when the navel point is balanced, you feel a feeling of tranquility and inner harmony. The navel point is both your physical and mental balance. Yeah, there's some things connected to it, which is a self-acceptance, feeling of unity with others and nature, reliability, confidence, spontaneity, and able to meet challenges. I really like the last one. When imagine that you are like a lotus on the muddy water. So there's a storm in the water, but you are still the lotus floating on the top. So no matter what is going in your body, when your navel is strong, you're able to maintain this balance. Okay, make 2 more times around, and then swapping legs. And really with each round, you're opening the hip, try to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, and go a little bit where you haven't explored the warm-up just yet. Really nicely open the hip. When the navel is deficient, you can feel a low energy, weak will. Yeah, the navel is really connected to your will, to your willpower. So you are able to project. You are able to hold the thought. You're able to get to your goal if you want. So if it's deficient, there's a weak will, poor self-esteem. You might be passive, sluggish, fearful, poor self-discipline, emotional and physically cold, victim, mentally blaming others, unreliable, or poor digestion. So these are qualities when the navel is deficient. When you do your warm-ups, you can change the direction, so you can start to the other side. You can have a nice breath, really feel the flow into the hip. I'm going to read you about the excessive. So navel can be also too strong. Then you can become overly aggressive. You can be dominating, controlling, blaming, arrogant, manipulative, power-hungry, stubborn, hyperactive, excessively ambitious and competitive. So balancing the navel is also making sure it's not too strong. So there's some gentleness in it. Lovely. So make a couple more times around with your hip, and then drawing both of your hips, both of your legs to your chest. Give it a nice hug. Just rock left and right a little bit. Lovely. And we're going to go straight into the Kriya. It is a beautiful Kriya. It's very popular. One thing which is really good about the Kriya is its practice. Nearly everything is laying on your back. So some of the exercises could be strenuous, could be difficult. But just pick your own speed, pick your own tempo, pick your own pace. Go as fast as you want, go as slow as you want. If you need to take a break, it's absolutely fine. So I'm gonna set it up. So laying on your back. Maybe have a look first. I'm gonna demonstrate. It's very easy. So laying on your back, palms facing down by the side of your body, and you point toes. Yeah, you're pointing fingers, toes ahead of you. You're not gonna need blanket. You're gonna be very warm. So laying on your back, pull the chin slightly in so you have a neck lock in place, and then start raising leg lifts up to 90 degrees and down again. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Lovely. Yeah, so try to maintain the leg nice and strong and straight. The trick how to make the leg straight is pointing the toes. Yeah? So you can go nice and slow, you can go fast, you can go moderate, but move with grace. Make it really nice and graceful. Yeah, keep going. I'm just going to do observation quick. Yeah, that's very good. If it was at any point was too much for your lower back, you can put your hands under your lower back to support it. So to support you in this motion, I'm gonna play some guitar so you can get some nice music to it. Hopefully everything's in tune. Yeah, so literally focus on the breath, breathe into the navel, breathe. Make sure the leg is nice and strong, straight. It's better to keep the leg straight rather than to bend it. Yeah, it's better not to really achieve the 90 degrees if you can't make the 90 degrees. It's more important to keep the leg straight. We have 3 minutes left. Off we go. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo. Gavati, Pritam Gavati, Pritam Bhagavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Kundalini Mahadashakti, Mahadashakti. Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritam Gavati, Pritam Gavati, Pritam Gavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti. Namo, Namo. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritam Gavati, Pritam Gavati, Pritam Gavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Kundalini Mada Shakti, Mada Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Nearly there, hang on. Mada Shakti, Ada Shakti, Ada Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Last 30 seconds. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Inhale and put your leg up. Straighten the leg up. One leg up. Hold the root lock and very slowly coming down. And just rest down on your back. Breathe through. Just have a moment of relaxation. Then we're going to move to a second exercise. So raising your hands up to 90 degrees. Your palms are facing each other. And then you're going to tighten up the core, point your toes and beginning double leg lifts. So going up to 90 degrees and then down. Up to 90 degrees and then down. Yeah. Inhale up and exhale down. Yeah, this one might be a little bit more difficult. Try to keep your legs together, press your heels together, really point the toes. Try to keep your leg nice and straight. The more straight you keep them, the better stimulation of the navel you will get. So try to really keep everything nice and strong. I'm going to support you with the music again. Try to keep it nice and strong. Breathe nicely, breathe into it. Gonna be here another 4 minutes. It's about 2 repetitions of the song, so not too long. Have a nice time with it. Really focus on the navel. Breathe into it. And off we go. Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti, Adi Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Kundalini Mahadashakti, Mahadashakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. You're doing really well, really well. Keep going. Adashakti, Adashakti, Adashakti. Om Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritam Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Kundalini Mahadashakti, Mahadashakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Nearly there. Adashakti, Adashakti, Adashakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti, Sarabha Shakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati, Pritamagavati. Namo, Namo, Namo. Kundalini Mahadashakti, Mahadashakti. Namo, Namo, Namo. And inhale, draw your legs up to 90 degrees. Apply the root lock, squeeze on the root lock tight, pull the navel in. And very slowly, very controllably going down as slow as you're able to. When you reach down, draw your knees to your chest and draw them nice and tight. Relax your head and just breathe long and deep in this position. This is very good for your digestion. Try to not to cross the ankles, try to have your feet by the side. Nicely align your hips, draw them as close to the body as you feel comfortable with, and then just breathe long and deep. Breathing into the hips. So the first exercise really worked on the lower digestive area, so that's the lower. Then the second exercise really worked well on the upper digestion and the solar plexus. And the third exercise, what you're doing now, when you're resting, just keep holding over your knees, keep drawing into your body. It's good for eliminating gas in your stomach and relaxing the heart, so that brings a lot of energy, lovely energy into your heart center. Just try to extend your breathing, breathe nice, long and deep. I'm going to read you some quote from Yogi Bhajan about the Naval Center. This comes from 5th of February 1991, LA in California. So he said, in life, third chakra is a yes or no, is the duality or doubt. So high and lows is balanced by the third chakra, by the Naval Center. It is a point of pure energy. So it's a point where you initiate the Kundalini energy from the root, and then it travels up to the navel, and then it lays in like a coiled cobra, waiting for ascending to your higher centers. So that's there was another quote from a different person. He was asking his master, how can you reach enlightenment? And he was saying, the only thing you have to do is move the energy from the navel to the heart. So that's the ascending of your consciousness. So if you don't know how to balance the third chakra, you may have all the degrees, all the knowledge, all the money, all the beauty, but you will still be unhappy. This is what Yogi Bhajan was saying about the third chakra. So have a nice 1 more minute of relaxing. Try to breathe, try to squeeze your knees together, try to pull them closer to your body, give them a nice hug. Hug your knees very nice and tight if you can reach. Yes, very good. Couple of very deep breaths, really empty the lungs completely, breathe into the hips, try to open the hips with your breath. We're going to move to the next exercise. So this will be your default position where you're going to start in. So this is your default. You're holding your knees, and then you're going to uncoil like a lotus, like a flower, with your hands going by the side. I don't have a space for my left hand, but it opens both nicely to the side, palm facing up, and your feet are 60 degrees. Yeah. So try to do 90. And then just 30 down, so it's not much. So you exhale, drawing your knees to your chest, inhale up and open up to 60 degrees, and again exhale and inhale up. observation, just to check you're doing okay. It's very good. Sorry, I was doing it a little bit wrong. Keep your head down, yeah? Don't pull your chin to your chest, so your head is always laying on the floor. Yeah? Just go 60 degrees. Some of you do 30 degrees, which is the opposite. Try to go a little bit higher. Yeah, perfect. That's very good. You will know the 60 degrees. Just try to make it 90 and then just a little bit 30 down. So you're going literally from here straight up, sort of thing. Not straight up, but a little bit of angling. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, so you open up and then close down again. Again, pick your own pace, pick what feels good for you. I'm gonna put some music for you so you can go for it. Share screen. Make this move very nice and meditative, really open up nicely like a flower and then close in again, protect yourself, then open up beautifully and then close down again. Very good. Make sure your neck is always on the floor so you don't move your head. Yeah, so when you go coiling yourself, just stay with the neck down. And then uncoil up and go back down. That's very good. Keep going. You're doing good. That's very good. Make it a beautiful flow, so you flow with it. Really feel the flow. Flowing out, and you flowing back in. Yeah, as if you were opening like a flower to the sun. Then you close back in for the night to protect yourself and then open again. So this exercise is charging your magnetic field. This charges, if you want, charges your aura. That's the magnetic field. And really opens up the navel center. That's very good. You're doing really well. That's very, very good. Make it very nice and meditative for you. And you can, if you feel you want, you can generally start to speed up. So you can put your legs up sharp, then draw them back in, and again sharp out, and drawing back in. Now you can, if you want, you can play with the tempo, or you can stay nice and slow. Depends what feels good for you. Yes, that's very good. So you're stimulating the navel center. It's like a beginning of everything. It's the first point of which we are fed when we are little, when we are babies. This is the first point you get nurtured, first point you are given energy to you. So you're stimulating it for your life, so you're still getting, it's like a pool of energy when you're getting the energy in your body. And then when you have the energy, you can pursue with your goals. You can go towards, you exactly know how much energy you need for the task you need to do. Have another 2-3 minutes in this position, so you really feel into the flow, feel how it moves, really nicely close, nicely open, expose yourself and then protect yourself, and then expose and then protect. Very good. Make sure you're still pointing the toes, yeah, so you're still in the flow of protecting and then pointing up 60 degrees and back down. Yeah, that's very good, guys. You're doing really well. And try to hit the 60 degrees with the play. You will know that it something start to happen. You feel tension in the navel, so you will know that it's 60. Might be a little bit more, might be 45 for somebody, but yeah, that's better. That's very good. Make a couple two, and then stop the music. Then inhale and stretch out, point your toes, open up, and exhale really slowly, going down, and relax for a moment. Breathe into the lower back. Few moments, feel into the navel, feel how you stimulated the navel. The next exercise, we're gonna be setting your hips. So pull one, you can start maybe with the left knee, pull your left knee towards your chest as far as it goes, and then we're gonna be lifting one leg up to 90 degrees and then down again. Yeah, so one is really nicely locked at your chest, really lock the knee, and then going up with one foot. So you have 1 minute on each side, and then one more time. Yeah, so inhale up, exhale down. Yeah, so if your hip is clicking, really tighten up the core. That will eliminate the clicking. That's it. Good. Keep going, still pointing the toes. Yeah, leg is nice and straight, point the toes. Very good, very good. And inhale up. Apply the root lock. And slowly down. And swapping legs. So really fix, yeah, hold the knee very nice and tight, make it tight, and then start with the left foot, pointing the toes, leg is nice and straight, up to 90 degrees, and back. Yeah, so if there's any hip disbalance, really centers your hips so your hips are even. It really works well on the lower spine as well. Last 10 seconds. And inhale up. Hold up, apply the root lock and going down, and then swapping once more, so change again, and this time going as fast as you can, up to 90 degrees and back down. Yeah, try to land your heel softly on the floor so it doesn't bash down. Try to slow it nicely down and then back to 90 degrees as fast as you can. Yes, very good. That's perfect. Last 15 seconds. See how much speed you can produce in the last 10 seconds. And nicely softly landing. Try to make it fast but nicely softly landing. And inhale up. Slowly going down and then change again. For last time, inhale the other knee to your chest. And again, point your toes, make your leg nice and straight, and off we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Yeah, keep going, really nicely tighten up the knee to your chest. That will set the hip. Yes, very good. Nice pressure on that knee. And again, last 10 seconds. And inhale up. Apply the root lock. And slowly going down. And then relax for a moment, have a couple of breaths. Breathe into your lower back, breathe into the hips. And then in your own time, roll on your side and make it up to standing in your own time. We're going to be, move it a little bit. So we're going to be standing nice and strong, shoulder width apart, stance, and then you inhale with your hands up. So your hands up, palms facing upwards. And then you're going down, bowing down. Then apply the root lock when you go up. Going up, bending slightly, and then going down. It's like a greeting the sun. Inhale up, exhale down. Yeah, so when you go up, make sure you have the root lock in place so you protect your lower back. Keep your legs straight, but keep your knees soft, so you don't lock your knees. Yeah, try to protect the kneecap. Yeah, that's very good. And then bending slightly when you go up and going down. You can have a nice stretch when you go down, press the hands down, and then going up again. Try not to fall. Yeah, make sure you keep the palm in this position. Make sure you have a nice straight arms and the wrist is bent 90 degrees. Very good. It's all about the breath again. So the more oxygen, the more breath you're gonna put into the body, the easier it will get. This exercise is for the entire spine, the spinal fluid and the aura. So this exercise really moves the spinal fluid in your spine and recharges you. Yeah, so try to make it very nice and meditative again. Yeah, going nicely down, nicely up, rather slowish pace. Then we're gonna do 1 more minute, a bit faster. Okay, so at the last minute, go as fast as you can in this one. Yeah, make sure when you go fast, make sure the root lock is in place. Yeah, make sure when you go up, tighten up the lower back, tighten up the core, tighten up all the muscles around the sexual organs, all the muscles that will support the lower back. Very good, and enjoy it. You're doing awesome. Last half a minute and then we have a nice relaxation. Last 20 seconds. Try to see what speed you can get in the last 20 seconds. You'll surprise yourself. Very good, very good. Keep going. And then inhale up, stretch up, stretch higher, and slowly going down. Just rest in the mountain pose for a moment, regulate the breath, breathe long and deep, soften the knees, tuck the tailbone under, yeah, so your spine is nice and strong, nice and straight. Then in your own time, setting yourself up on your back, lay down, cover yourself with a blanket. You might have got a little bit sweaty, that's very good. Just cover yourself up, have a drink of water. Yes, very good everybody, awesome. Lay down. I'm gonna put some nice music for you. Yeah, lay down on your back. I wouldn't use any pillow to support the flow in the neck as well. Palms facing upwards by the side of your body. Cover yourself up. Put socks on if you have around. Just make yourself nice and comfortable and simply drop down and relax. hands with your wrists and your ankles. Increase the breathing, breathe a little bit more into the rib cage. And then in your own time, stretching your hands above the head, make a nice stretch. Stretch to the left, stretch to the right. Then we're going to do the cat stretch, so drawing one knee to your chest, then your arms are 90 degrees, palms facing down, and then you drop the knee across the other leg, open the lower back and look to the other direction. Have a few breaths here. And then swapping, drawing the other knee to your chest, palms facing down, and then dropping to the side, and again looking to the other direction. Have a couple of breaths here. Then when you're ready, drawing both knees to your chest, and just rocking to the left and right, massaging the lower back. And then, if it's comfortable for you, rocking along the spine. Rocking all the way up to the neck and back, or you can just drop your knees to the side and make your way back to sitting nice and gently. Amazing. Very good, well done. I'm gonna do meditation for projection and protection from the heart. So I'm gonna be playing guitar to lead you through. Just gonna demonstrate what you guys gonna do. So your hands are in the prayer pose, like so. And then you're gonna be chanting the Mangala Charan when you tune in. So we're going to be chanting Mangala Charan when you are sitting nice and straight, and chin is slightly tucked down. And then we're going to be chanting Ad Gurev Namah when you put your hands up to 60 degrees. And then Jugad Gurev Namah back to your heart. Yeah. Sat Gurev Namah up to 60 degrees. And then Sri Gurudeva Namah back to the start position. So you're projecting out, then protecting the heart back, and again projecting out, protecting back. Yeah, so this motion, so when you are, I'm just going to go sideways so you can see as well. Yeah, so you are sitting nice and straight, projecting out 60 degrees and then back. Yeah, so it's the Mangala Charan. I'm just going to put it on the screen for you for a little moment, so you probably know this one. I'm just going to do that. Text and description. Where are we? Here. Yeah, so it's this one, guys. Yeah, can you see it? Can you give me a thumb if you see it? Yeah, you probably know that one. Ad Gurev Namah, Jugad Gurev Namah, Sat Gurev Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah. Just have a look at it if you need. It should be on your screen if you're looking at the YouTube. So yeah, just have a look. And I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna be chanting with you, so don't worry if you don't know exactly. I'm gonna lead you through. Yeah. So really tune into your heart. Put the palms nice together. Press the palms together, and then chanting out, projecting out through the heart, and protecting back, and then projecting again, and protecting again. And I'm going to be playing for you. Adagurem Namah, Jugadagurem Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, project out, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, project, Adaguru Namah, protect, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah. Chant along, Adaguru Namah, from your heart. Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Sri Guru Deve Namah, Adaguru Namah, Jugadguru Namah, Satguru Sri Guru Deve Namah. Couple more times. Sadguru Namah. Chant from your heart. Jugat Guru Namah. Satguru Namah. Sri Guru Deve Namah. Sadguru Namah. Satguru Namah Sri Guru Deve Namah Adguru Namah Jugat Guru Namah Satguru Namah Sri Guru Deve Namah. Inhale deeply, apply the root lock, seal the energy, seal the mantra, seal it in your heart. And keep the hands in the prayer pose. I'm going to tune out with the blessing song. Just join along, sing along. Enjoy. Sunshine, shine upon your soul. All love surround you, the pure light within you. Guide your way. Sunshine, shine upon your soul. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way. Guide your way, guide your way, hands above the crown. Exhale through the crown, radiating peace to all. Through the third eye, light to all. Through the throat, truth to all. Through your heart, love and compassion to all, to yourself, to all the people around. Grounding the practice through the lower centers, bowing the head on the floor, giving thanks for the teaching, thanks for everything we have. Thank you, Satnam. May we never forget how lucky we are that we can do this practice. We can sit here at the roof above our heads and have food to eat, bed to sleep. People don't have it always. I hope you enjoyed the set. This is called the Nabi Kriya. So I've seen a massive transformation in people, absolutely huge transformation within people. If you practice this Kriya every day for 40 days, your life will just change completely. You will have more discipline, you will have willpower, you will have both physical and emotional balance. It's the most transformational Kriya I personally know. So you can find this set online if you just Google Nabi Kriya. I recommend doing this for 40 days. You can shorten the exercises to start with. The first exercise, it should be done for 10 minutes, and then opening the lotus should be done for 15 minutes. But you can shorten it up to see how you feel. And then it's a commitment. Then it's a commitment to do it every day for 40 days. It's not an easy one, but it brings a lot of fruit. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you would like to support my work, please feel free to send me contributions. They're very welcome. I'll be very happy. It takes quite a long time to get the video together, so if you can share something with me. It can be £1, it can be £5, it can be whatever you want. If you don't have everything, please feel free to attend the class without anything. It's absolutely fine. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.